Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? It's a very beautiful day out here in Michigan. Very beautiful day up here in Michigan. Hoping everybody's having a blessed Friday. Man, I gotta talk about this. This is, you know, Jehovah God has a way of showing us things, and um, He has a way of talking to us. All we have to do is, in showing us things, all we have to do is just pay attention. Um, I don't know if you guys looked at my other video where I was talking about how that I was depressed and still struggling. Um, but the other day, I was feeling mighty low. I mean, I was feeling, I'm going to be honest, really didn't want to go into all that, but the reason why I'm going into it is because Jehovah God showed me some stuff, like right after. I was just having some really horrible thoughts, just, you know, I hate to, because I really didn't want to talk about that, but there's a method to my madness, because I have to talk about it to get to what I'm going to be saying next. But I was having some suicidal thoughts, some thoughts of, death, suicidal thoughts, and was really just really feeling mighty low that morning, and this was having those thoughts, and I prayed. And then what happened was, you remember, look back at the video where I did at the Dollar Tree. That video where I did at the Dollar Tree when I was talking about haters. I did check out that video, because when I went in the store, I met this guy. Trying to make a long story short, because I don't have a lot of time on my phone. He was telling me that he had a black man. He was telling me he had a liver transplant, and now he has to turn around. He said, I just came from Detroit, long drive from Detroit, and then and he was telling me. I said, well, that's, I said, do you live in Detroit? And then we started conversating, and he said, no, I had to have a kidney transplant, and now I got to have a liver. Well, either way, he said he just had either the liver done or the kidney done, and then he have to have the other one done. I'm trying to make a long story short, try to sum this up. And he's basically said, life is beautiful. He said life is a blessing, because we were in the checkout. He said life is a blessing. I said, wow. I said, you know what? I needed to hear that today. I said, I needed to hear that today. I said, and he said, yeah, life is truly a blessing and everything. And, and he was talking about, and he winded up witnessing to me. Go figure. And we got outside, we got to talking about, spiritual things and everything. And he said, we're having a picnic over at the park, and such some type of picnic thing. And I told him I was a witness, and he said, well, it doesn't matter. He said, it doesn't matter. We're still having a picnic, So, and so he said, and then we had a really blessed, we're not running really having a blessed conversation with this guy. I witnessed to him a little bit. He witnessed to me, and he was basically saying, we gonna be trying to help people and do this and that. That's not about religion. I said, I agree. He said, if we can come together and help people and do this and do that, it ain't about a religion. It's about. I said, I agree with you 100%. And then we talked about Jesus a little bit. I had a blessed conversation with this man, and he wound up being a witness to me. And I was like, nah, I don't believe in coincidence. I said, I do not believe in coincidence. This is not a chance thing. I said, man, this, I don't believe in it. I said, I know that was a sign from Jehovah God. Sometimes he put people in your path, and then today I went to get my TB test for my job, and was feeling low again, because it's like everything is being thrown at me all at once. I'm going through, it's like everything. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that. Let me know in the comment section, where you just having everything being thrown at you all at once, and it's mentally and emotionally overwhelming. Well, I'm getting just everything just thrown at me all at once. and I'm having a hard time dealing with it on top of all the other stuff that I've been dealing with over the past 30 years. So I went in to do my TB test to the health department, and there was a guy down there, and a white man in a wheelchair, and he had one leg. And then a black lady came in, and she had one leg, and she sat down, and she said, my leg hurts so bad. And I was like, wow. I said, that's deep. And then I just got to meditating on that. I said, Jehovah God, I know that's you. I know that's you. And I said, I know He trying to tell me, girl, baby girl, it ain't as bad as you think it is. There's people going through worse things than you. That's the message I got from that. Because that was deep. That was too. That's not a coincidence. One, the man didn't have a leg, and then the lady came in, she didn't have a leg. Come on now, you know that's got to be a sign. It's like God saying, baby girl, it ain't like you think it is. It ain't as bad as you think it is. It could be worse. So that's what the message that I had to. I really didn't want to go into talking about all that, but I had to get to that point. So that's what I want to say. Whatever it is that you're going through, there's people that's going through worse. That's the message that I got from that. And after I got out and I got in the truck, and I said, thank you, Jehovah. Thank you, Jehovah God. Thank you so much for that. I needed that. I needed to see that. And so whatever it is that you're going through, there's somebody that's going through worse. But that man, that was powerful. That guy that I talked to was powerful. He said, life is beautiful. Life is a blessing. And I said, I needed to hear that today. He said, yeah. He said, yeah, I never know. He said, that's why I talk to people, because you never know what people are going through. And I really didn't want to go into talking about all that, but I had to get to that point, So whatever it is that we're going through, is always somebody going through worse. And we're blessed, and a lot of times we don't realize how blessed we really are. And to know that God got us, and He got our back, and He's with us, and we just gotta believe. We gotta trust and believe that. Let me know in the comment section. Tell me about your experiences. Hit me up. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell. Peace and love. This is Sweet June.